All right, so I wanted to come to y'all, kind of break down some things about wholesaling, like how can you start making money in real estate with little money, or maybe if you don't have almost any money to delegate toward, investing in real estate. So just wanted to get into some things that you can do in order to begin to establish yourself in real estate. Um, the main thing that I would say that you need to do in order to start getting into this, in order to start making waves in this, is to just start going out there and involving yourself in things pertaining real estate, like going to meetups, going to where people are talking about real estate, or even just like if you see somebody doing work, stopping and getting out and talking to them. Somebody doing a rehab, there's property for sale, going to check it out. In the Facebook groups, talking to people, just on all social media, just interacting with people that have stuff to do with real estate. I think that's a number one way to just get involved. And once you start getting involved, you start seeing, oh, this is how they make money. Oh, this is how this person make money. And you build relationships with people, right? People like to do business with people. People like to do business with people that they like. So if you can get people that's actually involved in real estate to like you, then they would start doing business with you, and then that's going to lead to you being able to make money, right? For example, even if you run into somebody that's selling property, you bring it to a buyer, bam, you know, they can help you make money. Even if you ran into a property, you brought it to me, you say, hey, look, I got this property, somebody's interested in selling it, I'm bringing it to you. If I close the deal, bam, you can get paid off that. A lot of people call that bird dogging, where you're just going out there and seeing a property that may be in bad shape, or seeing somebody who may be interested in selling. You may not even have talked to them, but you just saw the property, or you just, heard of somebody that might be interested in selling. You tip a wholesaler onto a property. That's called bird dogging, and you can make money doing that, right? Um, Another one. So anytime you connect somebody to something, that's gonna help you, make money. Like for instance, um, if you have somebody that's looking to do, like me, for instance, I have somebody looking to do transactional funding. Well, I know a bunch of people who need transactional funding. If I can connect the people who need it to the people who doing the transactional funding, may be able to make a little money without even doing anything in between, right? Um, and if you know anybody that need transactional funding, hit me up, man. We do some of that stuff. So just some stuff that you can do to begin to get involved. You just got to get people in real estate to like you, or to want to talk to you, or to want to deal with you, and the more you talk and interact with those people, the more you're going to be able to get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? So I just seen, like, the more I got closer to people that was doing more, the more I began to do, right? Just the proximity principle. Like when you're around people that's doing certain things, you're just more likely to be able to get involved in that, to be able to do it. So just want to share with y'all those ways that I think that you can use no money or little money to start getting involved in real estate. So yeah, happy wholesaling, man. Happy wholesaling. So yeah, man. So just, you know, get involved, talk to people. Like I always say, TTP. It's always about talking to people. So you always got to be talking to people about real estate, even if you ain't done a deal. Like I was telling y'all before, it's like I did meetups before I ever had a deal. You know what I'm saying? I was doing meetups back in 2020 when I didn't hardly know much about real estate. I didn't know almost anything about wholesaling, but I was doing meetups, right? While I was bringing investors together. Even when COVID came, we did virtual meetups. Right? We was doing virtual meetups, and I hadn't even done a deal. There was, everybody on there, was more involved in deals than I was, right? But them maybe have done a deal or maybe was, getting into stuff. I just saw people that was doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to like I told you, I went to the Bigger Pockets conference, met a lot of people that was doing it. And just going and being around people that's doing real estate was big, man. It was really big for just exposing me to people that's doing deals and seeing, talking to them, asking them questions, stuff like that. So I think that's really big, man. Just being around people that's involved in real estate. You don't have to have money to get around these people. I mean, of course, there's stuff you have to pay to get around people, but you can find a lot of free ways to get around people that's doing stuff in real estate. You just get around those people, talk to them. I'm telling you, just being around those people and getting to know those people and build a relationship with those people is going to change everything. Like I told people, it's like there's been situations where I met a person, and by meeting that person, I was able to make $100,000 over a year span. Just because I met the right person. You see what I'm saying? So just meeting the right person could lead you to making a lot of money. So relationships is everything, man. Relationships is everything. You just gotta talk to people. Talk to people. TTP is big. It's not just talking to the sellers, but it's talking to buyers, right? It's talking to agents. I was talking to other wholesalers, talking to all these people that's involved in real estate, because it's just going to help you begin to understand the whole system. And then people like you, they're going to be wanting to help you, and it doesn't take but a few people helping you along the way to say, hey, do it this way. Hey, do this. And then boop, 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 boop. Next thing you know, boop, you start making money. You do it. Next thing you know, you do a deal. Next thing you know, you do another one. Next thing you know, you done another one. And next thing you know, you looking around like, man, I never made this much money like that. And then next thing you know, that thing start coming, so that's the thing, man. That's why I always say, talk to people, man. You just got to. Ain't catch you live in a while in the virtual meetups. I know you had Atlanta meetup. Yeah, man, had an Atlanta meetup. Gonna do another one. So gonna do another meetup in Atlanta, man. Gonna put it out and let y'all know where we're gonna be at, and stuff like that. So y'all look out for that. Gonna have another meetup here coming up soon. I don't know if I'll do another virtual meetup, man. But I am gonna start like a Facebook group and stuff like that. Gonna try to start doing more, and just exploring, even with this live stuff, trying to do more like teaching style, while I'm actually showing you what I'm doing or actually going through it with you and stuff like that. I think even at this next meetup, man, just want people to bring bring your laptop, man. We'll get on that laptop, man, and show people exactly how it's done. You know what I'm saying? And get people to the right place. Trying to bring buyers to the next meetup so that people can meet buyers, people that's buying real estate. Speaking of buying real estate, man, like if you find any small multifamily or multifamily in general, I'm interested in buying multifamily in the Atlanta area, right? So you finding multifamily in the Atlanta area, hit me up. Let me know what you got. If you got multifamily in Atlanta, hit me up. I'm interested in buying multifamily, particularly small multifamily, particularly on the west side of Atlanta or West Metro Atlanta. I'd be interested in buying some multifamily units. So if you got them, send the deals my way, man. I'd be interested in checking them out. Vacant doesn't have to be vacant. The multifamily doesn't have to be vacant. I'm just interested in multifamily, man. So if you got multifamily, hit me up. I'd be interested in buying, or see if I'd be interested in buying the multifamily that you got. So just let me know. Yo, what up, J Biz? What's up, man? Nothing much, man. Just chilling in here talking about how to make some money in real estate with low or no money. There's definitely ways to make money in real estate with low or no money. Especially if, you can drive around, you can see people in your neighborhood who may not be keeping their house up or whatever, and you can find them and reach out to them. A good way to find people is like on social media. You can find them and talk to them. Somebody in the neighborhood, somebody that you may know their name, search them up on social media and be like, hey, notice this house, maybe empty or whatever. It looks like you're the owner. Are you interested in selling the property? They interested in selling it, or the house may be going in foreclosure, or whatever. You're interested in selling it. Bam, you talk to them, see that they may be interested in selling. They're interested in selling. They don't want the property, or maybe they're going through something, or maybe it's going into pre-foreclosure. You can talk to them and be like, hey, I'm interested in purchasing the property, or I work with a group of investors that might be interested in purchasing your property. And then go and start talking to people in the area. Go on Facebook, real estate investors group in your area, and type in there, hey, anybody buying in this area, in this neighborhood? People hit you up and let you know, hey, I'm buying over there, or hey, I'd be interested, or whatever. Then you go talk to the seller. Hey, I got some investors that might be interested. How much would you go and sell for? How much you owe on it? If they owe more than what the property is currently worth, then you may go the route of short selling it, right? Or you may be able to go the route of subs to wholesaling it. Short sale just means they're gonna sell you the property for less than what they owe on the property. Or maybe you have to try to sub to wholesale it, to where it's like you write up a sub to contract where you just saying, hey, we'll come and take over your payments, right? In exchange, we probably give you like $500, maybe $1,000, to do the process for us. And then the investor, you say, hey, investor, I'll assign you this sub to contract for $10,000, right? So the investor is, giving you $10,000, and then they just take over the payments for that person. They probably got to pay something to get them caught up, on what they behind on or whatever. But that's another way, to just look around you and see somebody who might be in trouble or something, and bam, go to them and say, hey, are you interested in selling? Would you be interested in a short sale? Stuff like that. So that's another easy way to go about, making money in real estate when you don't have money. So like I said, anytime you can bring value to people, you're going to be able to make money. You just got to find ways to bring value. People who's buying real estate is always looking for discounted properties. So you can find discounted properties, and bring it to them. Bam, you just created value. People are always going to have problems with their properties, meaning they're always going to need to, they're always going to have different situations where they're moving, somebody passed away, somebody's getting a divorce, all that stuff. And they're going to need to get rid of a property. So you can find ways to help people solve the issue of getting rid of a property. Bam, you created value, to a seller. So those things, man, I think are the most important things. So JBiz says, watch this. JBiz says, I got a seller that signed the agreement and now ghosts us. Man, that happens a lot, man. That happens a lot. So what would you do in that situation? Man, call them from a different number. Call them from a different number, man. You get somebody to ghost you, call them from a different number and see if they answer. So I found a memorandum contract. A lot of times those memorandums, people go right around those memorandums, man. It's crazy. It just depends on what state you're in. But not sure what else to do. First time this happened to us. Yeah, man, it happens, man. Most time I just move on, go, deal with something else, man. Just move on. It's a lot of times what I would do. But it happens, man. It happens. And you find that memorandum, that's about all you can do, man. Just keep calling them, keep reaching out to them, stuff like that. Just make sure your rhetoric is good, man. Just hey, look, just checking in on you, make sure you okay. Hadn't heard from you, stuff like that. If you are you still interested? If you're not interested anymore, please let us know. Stuff like that. So just trying to talk to them in the right way to get them back on the phone. So that's one of the biggest things, man. Just talking to people the right way, and being straight up with them. And, a lot of times that help people be more straight up with you. So, yeah, man. So yeah, that's what I would do. But people go ghost on you, man. It's crazy. It's like, people go ghost on you. And a lot of times they be there mess around and somebody offered them more. So they think they can get more money. Like, man, I'm out of here on this guy because I can get more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what people do, man. People are jump ship quick if they think they can get more money out of a deal. But what's going on, Jamie? But what's going on, man? Shoot, nothing, man. Just in here talking about how you can make money in real estate with little to no money, and that's by adding value to people. Just finding ways to add value. You're gonna be able to make money. So I talked about you got people that's wholesaling like me, who's looking for people who's interested in selling their property. If you know anybody that's selling, you just, bring it to somebody like me and be like, hey, look, I know somebody that's interested in selling their property, here go their name and their phone number or whatever, or hey, here's the address to, the person's interested in selling their property. Bam, you send me the address, I do the rest of the work. I'm give you, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, whatever you talk to that wholesaler and figure out. They call that bird dogging, right? You just, finding people that's interested in selling and bringing, the wholesaler the property. But that's a way to make money with no money, right? All you got to do is know somebody that's interested in selling. And it don't take any money to do that. It just take talking to people. A lot of people, like there's people that that's selling property and you don't even know it because you ain't even talking to him like that. That's another thing. Another way to make money is just by talking to people, letting people know that you're interested in real estate, letting people know that, hey, I work with a group of investors that's interested in purchasing properties. And that's another way, just talking to investors, talk to people who buying property. Like me, like I'm buying multifamily in Atlanta. Like I want to buy multifamily on the west side, West Metro Atlanta. That's what I want to buy. So somebody that's interested in buying. All you got to do is go find multifamily, small multifamily. That's what I really want. I really want small multifamily west of Atlanta. That's all you got to do. Go find that. You bring it to me. Bam. You created value. You're going to get paid. Just like that, man. So it's like, that's the thing, man. It's like, you just, even the people that you see on YouTube in any situation, you see what they need and you bring that value. When you bring that value, you're going to get compensated for it. This is the way it is. So what's up? That much, man. Just in here trying to help people understand that you can make money in real estate without money by providing people with value, right? And just talking to people, just talking to people. Like I said, there's plenty of people that that's selling their property and you don't even know it, right? Or there's plenty of people who need to sell their property and you don't even know it, right? So if you just talk to people and just say, hey, look, I'm in real estate, right? I work with a group of investors that's interested in purchasing properties, right? If you don't hear, then I'm somebody that buy property, right? I'm an investor. So an investor that's interested in purchasing property. Bam. So go tell people that that, hey, I work, I know somebody, that's interested in purchasing property. If you know somebody that's interested in selling, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, you ever think about selling? Let me know. I know somebody that's interested in purchasing property. They give good offers. So just tell people that, man. And I'm telling you, I got deals by doing just that. Like I've gotten deals by doing just that, just talking to the people around me, just like that, you know. So what are you gonna say to the agent when you get them on the phone about partnering for buyers again? So when I get agents on the phone, I just I ask them, hey, do you work with cash buyers, right? So that's what I do. I mainly ask the agent, one, do you work with cash buyers? Two, I just ask them, hey, would they be interested in more discounted properties? You know, and if they are interested in more discounted properties, I mean, who ain't interested in discounted property? You know, it's like, can I bring you discounted properties? That's it. I just ask them, can I bring you discounted properties? You know, basically, ask, can I bring you good deals? Hey, I want to bring you good deals. Can I bring you good deals? Right. And then, like I said, there's agents who's gonna say, "Nah, I don't want nothing to do with you." Da 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 da. Da. But then there's gonna be agents who understand like that deal with wholesalers, so they know, and that's what you want. You want an agent that deal with wholesalers, and they know, and they're gonna be the ones that come and be like, "Yeah, hey, send me this. You know, this is what they buy. You know, I got people buying over here. You know, so." That's gonna be those people. Those are the people that you want to deal with. So, yeah, man, just talk to those agents, man. I'm telling you, man, agents can really help. And I was just listening to more Sean Terry just the other day, and he was talking about, you know, that's what he teaches, man. You know, he teaches selling stuff through agents, like using agents like crazy, you know, to get property sold and all kind of stuff. So. Yeah, man, you got to use these agents, man. You just got to use these agents. Just, one of the best ways to get a property sold or to get connected with cash buyers is to use agents. So you just got to make sure you're doing that, man. Let's see. Keep doing your thing, cuz. Appreciate it. Freaking Randy Morgan up in his thing, cuz up in his thing. But yeah, man. So you tell them you wholesaling in the intro phone call. Yeah, I tell them I'm wholesaling. Yeah, man, I tell them straight up that I'm wholesaling. So yeah, I tell agents that I'm wholesaling straight up. Because like there's agents who work with wholesalers, like they make their business working with wholesalers. I'm telling you, man, I don't think people understand this. Like, there's agents who all they do is work with cash buyers, wholesalers, right? They get their money from wholesale, they get properties from wholesalers, and they feed them to cash buyers, and they make commissions off that stuff, right? There's agents who do nothing but that. Like, that's almost all of it that they do, and they making a killing. Right? That's what they do. They make it a killing. They make it a killing. Because you got to think, man, these people with all this money, like they ain't going out there looking for their own properties, right? These people with all this money ain't going out there looking for their own properties. So what do? They have agents that bring them properties, right? They have agents that bring them properties. And these agents bring the properties, these agents get commissions, you know, when the person buy them a property. Remember, when the person end up buying that property, right? And the thing is, you bringing them the property, you get your cut as a wholesaler. So, you know, you just have to find agents that work with wholesalers and they understand that whole concept right there. And when you find that, boom, I'm telling you, it's like it's an explosion. Boom. It's like, I'm telling you right now, man, that's when that thing went, woo, that thing took off. That thing took off. Telling you, it went crazy, dude. Like when you find them daggum agents who work with cash buyers, man, it's crazy. So agents, yep, that's true too, man. It's like agents also work with big institutional buyers that can connect with regular people. Yeah, no doubt, man. It's like, yeah, no doubt. That's for sure. Like these big institutional buyers, like they using agents all day. You know, and they the ones that's paying this stupid top dollar. Like all these people that talking about, oh, my house sell for this, my house sell for that. It's like there'll be those big institutions that's coming paying stupid money to buy houses. But I mean, agents work with institutional buyers, agents work with landlord buyers, some agents work with flippers. So you just have to keep talking to people, because different agents work with different kind of buyers. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm telling you, man, these big timers, the big hitters in real estate, the big hitters in wholesaling, they using these agents like crazies, getting property sold, and all that stuff. So it's crazy, man. You got to use these agents. I'm telling you, you build a good relationship with an agent. It's going to be one of the best things that you can do, because they're going to be connected to a bunch of buyers, So how did the contracts work with double closing with the agent? Well, when you double close with the agent, I mean, I just let them use their contract. I use my contract on the A to B side. The agent used their contract on the B to C side. So the A to B contract is contract between you. The A to B contract is contract between you and the seller, right? It's a regular purchase and sales agreement between you and the seller. That's the A to B side. The B to C side is a purchase and sales agreement between you and the buyer, right? So on the A to B side, you are the buyer and the property owner is the seller. On the B to C side, you are the seller and the end buyer is the buyer, right? The reason that you won't have to use cash, credit, anything like that is because that end buyer's money is used to pay for that first transaction most of the time, right? You do have certain states and certain places that won't do the transaction like that, right? So you have to make sure you check with people like, you ain't bringing cash. You have to check with people like, hey, y'all do know y'all using this end buyer's fund to fund this transaction. So I always try to make sure that people understand that, or make sure the attorney's office that I'm using understand that. Make sure they know that, hey, look, y'all use that end buyer's fund to fund this transaction, But yeah, so that's how those contracts work, man. But you can use their contract, like their contract gonna be a purchase sales agreement, which is fine, right? Which is fine. You can do that. It's not gonna mess anything up. It just makes you double close. It just makes you double close. So yeah, that's not gonna cause any problems. So yeah, man. But sometimes agents work with regular people, so you can assign the contract. You can do whatever. But a lot of times these agents, man, they want it written up. Texas, yeah, maybe in Texas got some crazy stuff going on. But I know in Georgia, man, you can get it done. In Georgia, you can get it done. Pass that thing right on through. And it depends on what kind of funds the buyer's using. Some funds that they're using, it can't be used, like cash to fund the A to B side. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it doesn't work like that. So agents get their commission clause on the B to C. Yep. Agents get their commissions on the B to C side, right? Agents get their commissions on the B to C side. So like when the buyer is buying, the things that they have to pay for, they pay for the closing costs, they pay for the agent commission, and then they're buying the property from you, right? They buying the property for you. So at the end, you'll see what you get, on the settlement statement or whatever. Wish I could share that settlement statement with y'all. I'm supposed to be able to do it, but trying to figure that part out, man. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can share like a settlement statement with y'all so y'all can see kind of what's going on. Let's see. Oh, look at me, man. I'm big time. But I'm finna pull up like a settlement statement, man, so I can show y'all settlement statement. See if I can pull up one of my old ones. But yeah, man, on the settlement statement, man, you'll see both sides, A to B, B to C, on the what they call the HUDs. Yeah, man, you can see it on the HUDs, man. Yeah, the B to C side, what's going to be most important to you, because that B2C side, what's gonna have your money on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if your money is off, then you gotta go look at the A to B side and all the rest of the stuff to make sure it's straight. That's another thing, man. It's like sometimes you think you about to get paid something, and that thing mess around, and numbers get messed up. They charge you a little extra on this or that. You don't pay attention to that settlement statement, man. You'll mess around, end up with a lot less than what you thought you were supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you'll end up with a lot less than what you thought you're supposed to have. So you just gotta make sure you pay attention to those settlement statements, man. Because just the way it is, man, it's crazy. But let's see. I don't even think nobody paid no agent commissions on this one. I don't think they had no agent involved in that one. But let me see if I got some with a commission on it. Man, did this have a commission on it? Man, this ain't no commission on it either. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one. Man, they had no commission on that one. But yeah, man, y'all got questions, y'all just leave them, man. I'm trying to find this, trying to find one with a commission on it, man, that I could show y'all. Don't think they got a commission. Yeah, where's the commission at? Nah, they ain't one either. Instead of trying to find it, man, for y'all so I can show y'all. I'm excited about my ability to share my screen, But yeah, let's see. Oh, dang, this is an assignment fee. Yeah, this is an assignment fee right here. So yeah, this is one of my old ones. I'll show y'all. Let me see. This is a better one. Let's see. And you can see, man, like, the settlement statement going down, bam, bam, and you'll see, assignment fee. That's what it look like if you assigning it. But like, let's say you use double closing this, your stuff gonna end up over here, what's due to the seller. You know what I'm saying? That would be you, what's due to the seller. But when you do an assignment fee, you just gonna be one of the item lines that the buyer have to pay. So the buyer have to pay me the assignment fee. It's gonna end up on the settlement statement. You see what I'm saying? As one of the item lines, But if let's say if you was double closing this, then bam, you would end up being seller, and that would be your money. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to pay attention to your settlement statement. You see all these fees has been taken out for this, that, and this, and that. It don't matter to me because my assignment fee is the same no matter what. You know what I'm saying? My assignment fee is gonna be the same. That doesn't change when you assign it. But like, when you double closing, you got to pay attention to all these closing costs and stuff because it'll mess around and throw your number off, and then that end number that you're supposed to be getting, don't end up looking like what it's supposed to look like. And then you got some problems, you know what I'm saying? So you just have to make sure that paying attention to that stuff when you're going and doing these double closing, when you're going and doing assignment. You want to pay attention to the fees because, like, when I first started out, I would make less money. Like, dang, how did I make less money? What happened? But like, if you look, like a lot of times, what they'll charge you is like this owner's title insurance. You know what I'm saying? It's like the owner title insurance is like $1,000. Like, shoot, why do I need title insurance when I'm just, when I'm owning the property for like 1 second? You know what I'm saying? Why do I need title insurance? Maybe a wholesaler can come and teach me something better why I do need title insurance. But I told them on all my transactions, I don't need no extra title insurance. I don't need no title insurance. It's going just like that. It's the same day. I'm on that thing for 1 minute. Don't be giving me no extra title insurance. So I'm like, dude, I'm keeping my $1,000. Like, dude, especially when I started, I was like, dude, that $1,000 is a lot of money, So I just told them to take that off mine every time. But on this one, I ain't got to worry about that because it's an assignment. So I don't have to worry about that. But, when you start wholesaling, man, you want to make sure you pay attention to all those items, that's on those statements, man. So that way, you don't get caught up, mess around, and, your junk come up shorter than what you think it's supposed to be. You always want to speak up for yourself, man. Don't be scared to go in there and speak up and let people know that, hey, the money, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you tell people and speak up for yourself and let people know, what's right and what's not right. Because a lot of times when you wholesaling, you don't feel like you have the authority to do this or to do that, but you really do have the authority. You know what I'm saying? You got the authority because your name signed on that contract. You have rights, So when you sign that purchase sales agreement with the seller, you have the right to purchase that property. You have first rights to purchase that property. That's why you can take those first rights and you can charge somebody a fee to take your spot in that contract. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the right to purchase that contract. You got first rights to purchase that contract. You have that position. You the first man in line to buy that property. And nobody can take your spot unless they're willing to pay. It's almost like you covered like Joe used to be in the barbershop, and you in the barbershop, man, and just come in and be like, hey, I pay you this much money, to break in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with wholesaling assignment fees. Somebody coming in and say, hey, I'll pay you this much money if I can get in front of you, purchase this property, because they see the value in that property. You know what I'm saying? They know that they could pay you the extra money and still come out good on the other end. So that's the thing, man. That's kind of how assignment fees work. That's basically what they're doing. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But shoot, man, it's already late, man. I already know, but just wanted to come and go live, man. Bring y'all something, bring y'all some type of value, man. And hopefully, I got the ability to share my screen now. I'm stepping up my game, gonna get some people on here to talk to y'all, to break down how they do it, to break down, how they got started wholesaling real estate and stuff like that. So hopefully, man, just trying to bring good stuff and try to help people, that want to do better, man, or just want more for themselves or for their family or for whatever reason. You want to level up, you want to do more, you want to follow more after what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that you have to do what I do, or not saying that this is your end goal, but like if you could make another $10,000 a month, how many problems would that really solve for you? You know what I'm saying? So if you can make an extra $20,000 a month, what kind of problems would that solve for you? Shoot, if you can make an extra $20,000 in a year, what kind of problems would that solve for you? For me, it solved a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you can make $100,000 extra in a year, what kind of problems would that solve for you? And for your family, how would that impact your family? How would that make stuff better? And then just the personal growth alone, man. You always got to be looking to get better at whatever you actually doing. If you're doing what you want to do, then you actually need to be working on getting better at that. If you're not doing what you want to do, maybe you need to do something different and try to, do something to change your situation. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just building generational wealth, man. I made a video today about I bought a triplex back 2019. My first kid was 2 years old. I bought a triplex. Put that mug on a 15. year, pay that mug off in 15 years. And in 15 years, she'll be 17, getting ready to graduate high school. And, just actually having that there to be able to do something for my kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's big for me, man. Right now, that property is probably worth right now. I don't even know. Probably worth at least 200,000. So the property is probably worth 200,000, and I mean, by the time she graduate high school, it's going to be paid off. So I mean, probably going to be at least 200,000. Let's say we're going through a recession, maybe it's going to be 150. Something like that. So yeah, man. I mean, you got $150,000 to work with. I think you could find a college to go to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can use money to start a business, or maybe you could just say, hey, look, I got a rental property. I can use this monthly income, to do this. You know what I'm saying? Or I can use this property, leverage it to go buy another property. Maybe they want to buy more properties and create passive income for themselves so they can go live the life they want to live. You know what I'm saying? So it's just possibilities, man. You know what I'm saying? Just creating an opportunity and a possibility to go and do this. Maybe they got a crazy dream to go do or chase some dream that they have, and they need passive money to come in order to chase that dream. You know what I'm saying? And this just help them get started on creating that passive money so that they can go chase whatever dream they got. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, when they graduate high school, can't chase a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's like most people, when they graduate high school, cannot go chase a dream. You can't be dreaming out there. You got to go at work. You got to go and do something. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't have the luxury to have time to go out there and just chase a dream. Most people don't have that luxury, man. But being able to hand wealth down to the point where your kid is able to have time to chase a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did you get there? How did this person get there? How did that person get there? They more likely had time, or some way they created time to chase a dream. Most people are stuck just working, and never have time to chase a dream, or chase after what they really want. They never have the time. They too busy chasing money, right? And that's crazy, man. So creating generational wealth will free your kids up and your kids up to have more time to actually go after what they want. You know what I'm saying? And having that time is invaluable. You know what I'm saying? Having the actual ability to go after what you want is invaluable. You passing down that opportunity for your kids to be able to go after what they want is invaluable, right? So that's what I say, man. Just, that's why I'm doing it anyways. That's my thought process anyways, so. But man, I'm finna get out of here, man. I think I probably went. What time is it? Woo! It's almost 12 o'clock, dude. But shoot, man, I appreciate all people who come through, man. Like I said, trying to bring more value to y'all, man, and just yeah, man, just trying to bring more value, trying to, let y'all know what I'm doing, trying to, teach y'all everything I can, show y'all the way if I can, what I'm saying? And whatever way you want to go, just trying to be, somebody that's positive influence on you, on whoever, you know what I'm saying? Sharice, always coming through, man. Always coming through. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you always coming through for real though. So yeah, Sharice, I'm big time now, man. You can check me out. Watch this. Hey, I can put you up on the screen. I'm big time now, man. Put you up on the screen, man. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. But I'm finna get out of here, man. Like I said, look forward to doing more stuff, helping y'all, all that other good stuff. But Until next time, man. Peace out.